What's going on, guys? Dan Holguin here, fitness pro and boot camp owner, and I help people master their bodies so that they can create their biggest impact on the world. And I just got done watching Finding Dory for the first time, and I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't as good as the original, but I went and saw it with my kid. She loved it, so I'm gonna chalk it up as a win. But I wanted to share with you a couple different things that are really helping me right now to boost productivity, to get a lot more work done in a shorter amount of time. But I also want to share with you the difference between being busy and being productive. And this is something that I used to struggle with all the time, where I would have my nose down grinding, working away on a project, look up to take a break, see the shiny thing, and there goes Dan chasing after the shiny thing, right? So Robin Sharma is a big-time influential speaker, thought leader, and entrepreneur. And he said this, he said, do not confuse activity with productivity, because a lot of people are simply busy being busy. And how I interpret that is this: there is a big difference between being busy and being productive. And if I had a TV set up at the house, I could be busy all day catching up on Lost or Ancient Aliens. But how is that being productive? Is that getting me closer to what it is that I want to accomplish and the legacy that I want to leave? It's not, right? So number one is going to be able to understand the difference between goals and priorities. Now, in my own case, I would like to think of myself as a problem solver. So people come to me with a set of problems and I create solutions for that, right? On my board at the house, I've got probably 4 or 5 different ideas for programs that I want to create, but they really don't have a deadline on time. Whereas a couple of my bigger ideas are about to launch in the next couple of weeks, and they require more of my time, more of my attention. And so I've got to put the focus on them first. If I don't, I'm setting myself up for failure big time. So number one, understand the difference between goals and priorities. Now, number two, and let me know if this is you, have you ever walked into a grocery store without a list, without walking through your kitchen beforehand, and just started wandering aimlessly up and down the aisles, thinking about everything that you have to get, but you can't remember a thing? Okay, I know I'm not the first on this. So number two is to create lists. I want you to create lists for everything, for stuff at the house, for work, for your daily to-do. Create lists for everything and spend 15 minutes the night beforehand planning out the next day's tasks. There's programs out there to help with this, like Evernote, Trello, or you could just use the free Notes app on your iPhone or other smartphone, whatever. If you want bonus points, throw an asterisk next to the priorities on that list, okay? Now, while it's on my mind, I'm gonna give you a bonus one. Number 3, this is called the Pomodoro technique, and it was created by an Italian guy in the 80s. And it's very simple. Whatever task you're working on, set a timer for 25 minutes and relentlessly attack that task without your phone, without the kids, without any kind of distraction, and get shit done. At the end of 25 minutes, take a 5-minute break. The idea behind these frequent breaks is that it helps to boost mental clarity and get you a lot more work done in a shorter amount of time. So for you fitness-minded people, think of it as like interval training, but for your business, okay? So those are the 3 things. Now, Henry Ford. We all know Henry Ford is the guy that created Ford Motors, and that guy built a legacy, not just by building better cars, but by creating better systems to make better cars. And what I'm learning is that busy people are just building cars, whereas the most productive ones are building better systems. Systems in life, systems in business, systems in relationships, and it all comes full circle. So I want to leave you with a question. Are you committed to building better systems, or are you just building cars? Think about that. Are you committed to building better systems, or are you just building cars? I'm Dan Holguin. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so. And if this information helped you in any way, please share the video as well. See ya!